Fellow classmates that I've known my entire life, classmates that I barely knew of your existence, parents, faculty, and people who don't want to be here. It is an honor to deliver this speech. Yet, to tell you the truth, it is quite uncomfortable to be standing here and hoping not to choke on my own words. And most likely, it will happen. I hope that being an MUN will help me with public speaking. Mm, not. I am not an MUN because I wasn't accepted, but I'll give it a try. It all starts when you realize that you can't speak, read, analyze, add, multiply. Yes, Becker, you did your job. And yet you still get at 1,500 in the SAT. By that time of the year, you believe you had given up with school. But in reality, you gave up with yourself. This is the worst mistake you can possibly make. Well, not as bad as checking out a book out of the EVL and getting mentally and physically harassed to return the book. Believe me, they won't stop. Everything in your life is a mistake. Mistakes are your life. I'm not saying you were a mistake, or maybe you were, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that you're not perfect. So don't give up on yourself. Give life 30 more years, and when you hate your job and have a huge belly due to college drinking, then you're allowed to say, I hate my life. My life started in middle school. Before that, who can possibly remember? We felt we were the kings and queens of the cafeteria in 8th grade, yet we were just kids battling puberty. We learned that to have appropriate manners, we needed to incorporate Fanny's 3-step dismissal. If you learned those, you were set for life. You're considered an almost perfect person, yet we chose to move on and ignore it. See, parents, it's not your fault we came out like this. It's Fanny's. We believe we knew how to dance, but we barely could coordinate walking up and down the stairs. Remember Mr. Hickey and his burning coffee coming through? After him, I knew what panic in the halls felt like. For life, we'll need to embrace the fact that things sometimes won't work out the way we planned them to. Remember Golf with Morrosquillo? Wow, it was an amazing trip. Even though our CWW trips get cancelled, we figure out a way to make the best out of each situation. Fainting, marching, and glorious rides in Salitre Mágico, who could ask for it better? No, but for real, we always make the best out of every situation, and that is something we need to do when we're older. Let's not forget that we can't regret anything we do. We need to learn from it, yet never repeat it again. When we were little, we used to look up to the seniors and admire their jackets, their tallness, and mature way of looking. God, we were so naive. Senior year was based upon music during lunch, paint wars, Halloween activities, senior jackets, Cancun Day. Yet, thanks to Viscardi, we were more than fortunate to experience these amazing privileges. Eventually, we realized we had to stand up for our rights as seniors. So, as Margaret Thatcher once said, let's create a union and fight for what we deserve. This clearly didn't went as planned. School is said to be the best time of your life. They say it's the best because you get to have a maid, a driver 24/7, the country club, a house in MVY, and all I thought about was, God, I wish I had that. But for real, take advantage of what your parents give you. Thank them once in a while. You are who you are thanks to them. And when we get older, we'll have to wash our laundry. Yes, people, we'll need to use a washing machine and some soap. I truly hope you don't burn your fingers. At the same time, I want to see all of you become who you want to be, not who you are expected to be, unless you're very hot and become an Abercrombie model. Your job is going to last for the rest of your life. At least be sure that what you're going to study is something you're going to love and not hate. Because as Humberto says, yo quiero que sean buenos en lo que hagan, no mediocres. Okay? Okay. Success will always be around, but we are the ones responsible to look for our own and take the most out of it. Class 2015, it has been an honor to be with you this 14 years of my life. It seems like forever, and it is forever, because it is a long time. Yet, that doesn't mean they haven't been the best 14 years of my life. Memories such as Hong's runaway, our first Miniteca, CWW trips like Peru, will always make great stories for my sister's kid. She drops them off when she gets tired of them, so these stories will make hilarious bedtime stories. Never hesitate to do something. It is always better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. But don't go wild on that one, okay? Okay. Make memories with your friends and don't be afraid of selfies because they are all we've got left. As Drake once said, we are living for the nights we won't remember with the people we won't forget. All of the time we've been told that we'll never make it, that we will never graduate. But guess what, 2015? We actually did.